We're gonna have a Kickturn party tonight. All right.
We're join us from the bridge of the Starship Enterprise or wherever this future set is that we're at. And yeah. We're in the future. It's just amazing here. But the thing is, we're still old. Nothing happened.
We're in the future, but we're living in the past.
We're living in the past. And speaking of the past, we're going to show you some prime examples of skateboards from the past. JD and Loolo. Once again, I have to say that our good buddy Loolo's here. He's helping us out, doing an episode. He's bought in some old boards. JD's bought some old boards. So let's see what you guys got. JD, Bob, Loolo, what'd you bring us?
Let me pull up what I got. Well, let's see JD's first.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're the guest.
But
Come
I want to
on,
show the
come on,
pictures
just
up here.
whip them out, boys.
Now, let me tell a little story about this one right here. All right, so let's put this one up front and center. All right, back in like 1978, my parents got me this exact board for Christmas. It's
Proclass.
Yeah, Proclass Hobie.
I
used to
these.
ride it down at Rivergate Skateboard Park in Nashville.
Yeah.
That's my local park.
Yep, that's where Jay used to go. Jay was a little older than me. He's still a little older than me. And
Unfortunately.
So I didn't know Jay. He would have thought I was just some little brat because I was like 10 years old. So anyway, but I loved this board so much. And when I moved out of the house, apparently my dad got rid of it. And so I was so sad about it, I said, I want to build a new one. Well, when I found out that JD had an original one, I went out and bought me some wood. I got some walnut and I got some maple. And I took JD's board and I carbon copied it.
Nice.
And if you look at that, there's hardly any difference between the two. And
Yeah.
you know,
Nice.
but I got a little more modern parts on it, you know, because I couldn't get these same
So,
trucks and stuff.
I was just looking. Well, check this out. Okay, there's a few things here. First, these are track force trucks.
Yes.
Now, that was the ad with Robbie the Robot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and track force wheels. I never
Yep.
rode any of these because I think they were garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Some of the tracks.
and here's something else that I don't know if I can. Yeah, we can't see that. There's some guy's name. Did you steal this? Who is this guy?
I don't know. But
Shane Benson.
I hope you don't want it back.
It's got
So
an
Shane,
address.
if you're out there, we've got your board.
Is it Greenback, Tennessee?
Yeah, it says Shane Benson, Route 2, Greenback,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
see?
Oh,
So,
boy.
Shane, your long lost board, we have it right here. And he's got it on the front truck too.
It's going to cost him.
So yeah,
Well,
so that's rad though. These boards, I remember seeing these boards advertised and the track force stuff. That's rad, and it's even more rad that you made an exact copy of it. Now, if we turn this over, what you got some like half tracks on here, mid tracks?
Yeah, these are half tracks, I think is what they were. But they're tracker, just the smallest ones I could find.
Yeah.
And I put alligator wheels on it.
Which
Oh,
is one of some of the
nice.
best wheels ever.
Oh yeah,
which are-
yeah.
so-
these you can see these wheels are like rocks.
Yeah.
and these are nice and soft.
Clay
Regular.
was wanting to ride this board, and I'm like, if you get on there, they're going to be nothing.
Yeah.
They're just going to crumble. Well, if I rode this board, they were trying to crumble.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just dry rotted.
Well, this one's got some serious upgrades to it, and it's got those Pleasure Tool bearings in it, which is ABEX 7. So it's the expensive Pleasure Tools.
Oh,
which, you know,
$11?
Yeah, it was like $10, $11, and but they are really, really good bearings.
Yeah.
And and I've really enjoyed it. And
got grip
so
tape.
yeah, I put grip tape on it. I know yours doesn't have grip tape, but
Right,
I was
right.
actually wanting to ride this thing hard. So and I do. And and then I loaned it to some little kid up at Kona one time, and he was blasting like 4-foot airs out of the deep end of the pool right there.
Wow.
You know, it was crazy. Yeah, so it
That's
can actually
awesome.
be ridden, but yeah, it's a lot
So
of fun.
these are actually really cool, man. Old school Proclass skateboards,
Yeah.
which like was a little bit of an off-brand, but you guys bought some other ones in here that was a little bit more popular brand back during the day. We've got
These are Hobies.
oh, look at this, Hobie Woody
Now-
Weaver Woody, and this is a hot board, and we've got another Hobie board here. that's a clay wheel board.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, this one would be way before this one. This would be in
Yeah.
the early '60s, before urethane.
Right.
Well, yeah, and it's got the clay wheels and the open bearings and all that stuff. So it's a lot. I mean, I haven't ridden it at all. A friend of mine gave it to me for my birthday years
And
ago.
once again, Bob
And
has
so
got
it's just a
more
wall.
ad scammed stuff from somebody else. So Alan, if you're out there, Bob's got your board.
We got your board.
Breaking the what? Breaking the law. But he does have the semi-adjustable trucks, so I mean, at least you could adjust the trucks. You just couldn't turn.
And these trucks, they have a screwdriver on top. You don't have a kingpin or nut. So these things were crazy because also on the bottom here, it's kind of hard. Well, you can see
had
it
to
up
use a
here.
wrench.
Yeah, there's a nut down here and a screw on top. So it was kind of hard to get these things adjusted because you had two different adjustments there, which is
Plus
and then
But he's got
loose bearings.
He's got the Super Surfer truck or wheels, which is the primo
The
clay
best
wheels.
of the clay wheels.
The best of the clay wheels, which were hard,
Another thing, these trucks are bolted on, it's just screwed on the bottom.
there's
they're not
no-
screwed, they're not
yeah.
bolted through.
Right,
Wow, that wouldn't be
right.
very strong. I never thought about
Yeah,
that.
so I mean that was like probably early '70s.
Oh, he said this was from the 60s.
That's,
really?
def-
Okay,
that's,
yeah, late-
def- that's
yeah,
definitely
late
a 60s board.
Yeah.
Alan Wolfson's actually the guy who gave it to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
so
bought
he
it
still didn't
brand
want it
new.
back then.
Yeah, he
Okay,
didn't want it
okay,
back.
great.
He said he would get killed.
Backside Wolfie, right?
Yeah. He's not going to come looking for you. Huh?
Is he a porn star?
It should be.
backside
Yeah. Oh,
Wolfie?
you should see him, man. He's sexy. Yeah. I'll have to send him a link to this. Yeah.
So I like these stickers you got on top too. What is this?
That's wherever he went to school. I can't quite
Really?
make it out. Yeah, it must be something fancy.
Tin Elaster,
Some kind of-
maybe it was in
Yeah, he
Germany or
put some
something.
stickers on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Was he
yeah,
from
well,
Germany?
it's like
He's from Florida.
They didn't have grip tape, so you throw stickers on top. Didn't really help, but hey, look good.
That's what they did.
So we've got a little bit more of an update. When that was from the 60s,
This is
from
probably
the
early '70s. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got truck bolts, which made it a little more stable, and you've got urethane wheels, which is this board's probably 77, 76, late '76, early '77. Power wheels, ACS trucks, American
And
Cycling
these got
System.
it's got real
that what
real
that
bearings in there.
Yeah, it's got real bearings, so no loose ball bearings. So this was your
Yeah,
Pro board.
ACS 430s, which are the smallest trucks that ACS made. This is a pretty hot board. I mean, for that time period. Once again,
You still
got
have
you got the screwdriver on top with the bolt on the nut on the bottom, and you got to adjust both of those.
Now, the cool thing about this is that same Christmas when my parents got me that Proclass, this is what they got my sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, man,
So
you
she
got
had a
short
Woody
change.
Weaver.
Yeah, no doubt.
got
She had a Woody
shortchanged.
Weaver. Yeah, I don't know that Proclass. I like it. I like it. You notice I didn't rebuild a Woody Weaver. I rebuilt the Proclass because I really liked it.
Woody Weaver was probably one of the very first pro riders, though. We had his own pro model. So
Sure,
this is,
yeah.
This is kind of an early pro
Well,
model board.
I read an interesting little article on Facebook or somewhere the other day about the very first. Who was the very first skateboard pro?
Stitch Hitchcock?
Phil Edwards.
Really?
In the 60s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had a, he was a surfer, and he had a clay wheel board, and he was apparently the very first pro
Really?
skater.
Okay.
Apparently he made millions and millions of dollars off of it.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. He didn't make, he probably made more off his pro surfing career than that.
Yeah.
So anyways, there we go. That's a little bit 70s boards, 60s boards. This is some pretty rad stuff here. These are good boards. Now, considering that we're old, we actually remember these. I know you kids out there don't. Like, what is that? But these are not a whole lot smaller than the boards they're riding today. They just don't have a kicktail or anything.
Let's give him a little
or
story.
grip tape.
Let's give him a little history behind Hobie, though, because Hobie was kind of a crazy
I
guy.
don't know a whole
I mean,
lot.
Bob knows. Alto Hobie.
Well, Hobie Alter.
Yeah,
he was
a surfer.
he was a surfer. Extreme sports. He catamaran.
He did it all, yes.
He did it also.
I mean,
Snowboards.
half the fun I've had in my life to Hobie Holder.
Hobie Alter.
Hobie Alt. Yeah, I can never get that straight. Anyway, yeah, I mean, because I've been on his catamarans, I've been on his skateboards, I've been on his surfboards, the guy just knows how to have a good time, or he did, you know. And
Well, it
unfortunately,
was
he's
the
no
California
longer with
lifestyle,
us.
especially back
Yes.
then, you know. So.
And he lived it, and I wanted it, but I was trying to live that California lifestyle right here in Tennessee, and
We've
doing the
been
best
trying.
I could
We've
with
been
it,
trying.
you know. So
Yeah.
so I grew up on a Hobie cat. I had a 14-foot Hobie cat, and I sailed that thing and just had a ball. But yeah, also the skateboards. Now you know what's funny is because this Proclass, I always thought that was a Hobie. It never crossed my mind until you just said something a few minutes ago that wasn't actually a Hobie. I thought that, I guess seeing my sisters being a Hobie, I just thought that
Right.
the
No,
Proclass was
Proclass
the model.
Proclass was Proclass was a different company. It was
Yeah.
kind of more like along the lines of Nash or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
maybe
that.
it was kind of like they had pro models. And
Right.
They had
Right.
plastic
Exactly.
boards, you know.
Exactly.
Well, that's funny because, yeah, I've thought my whole life that was a Hobie, and the Proclass, because I don't really remember, you know,
Yeah,
until y'all
no.
pointed it out
No.
what that little burnt-in logo was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that wasn't a Hobie. Okay, so, well,
That's what I'm saying.
There's-
You got shortchanged.
Right.
Well,
Right.
We see.
So,
we see.
all right.
No.
So we talked a little bit
So-
about boards. Just to take another little trip down. Now we've been skating together, Bob and JD and us. We've been skating together for quite some time. A few years back, we took a little trip down to Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
It was a crazy story. We stayed at a motel that was, it was. We almost got mugged, robbed.
Oh, that one, yeah.
You know, it was scary, very scary, very scary place.
That was nuts.
But we had a really good time skating the skate parks down there, and we've got a little video here of us skating some of the skate parks, like Brook Run.
All right. Yeah.
There's Cal when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
So this is the Brook Ranch skate park. It used to be pay for play, but I think it's wide open now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for play anymore. I've been down there for a couple of Georgia Bull Rider contests.
Is that Donnie?
But it's still there. Yeah, I think that is Donnie. So we all went down there. Me, you, JD, Donnie, Nate. There was a whole bunch of us.
Bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah. Cal. Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look at
I
that.
think
hood.
that was Fred Gall.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, that
JD.
pool was fun.
Yeah.
JD can rip it.
Is that? Is that Bunny?
There's Bunny.
Bunny. Get your adverbs here.
Pathetic.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, you were ripping.
There's
That's
me.
Jay.
That's me.
No, it's Jay. Okay.
That's me.
I was thinking it was my
Doing some
Yeah.
grinds in the shallow end.
What was that like? 4 and 12 or 5
I think
and
it was
10 or
5 and 12, 5 and 11, something like that.
I like this flow bowl. Yeah. Who's that?
Oh, that's me with the red helmet.
Oh, there it is.
I always had a red helmet.
Now I think I think in this video maybe it's Donnie or was it you, Bob? Somebody slaps their head really hard.
Oh, yeah, I think that's me.
Yeah. Dang.
That wasn't me. I never did that trick.
I was
Who
going to
that?
say, who was that?
That
I'm
wasn't
not
my
sure who
trick.
that was.
You didn't do
But
it.
I always had a red helmet. It looked like I had a ponytail.
Well, it had to be you.
I might not have had a ponytail back in those days.
I don't know. I ain't never seen you with short hair.
This was the trip when Jungle Jeff was there.
Jeff
that might have been
is-
Sneed.
That's right.
That
That's
might have
right.
been
Oh,
Sneed.
Hey,
yeah,
it
because
could've
I
been.
think he wore a red
Could have been
helmet,
Brian
too.
Sneed. That's exactly right.
Yep, because that was not my trick.
There's Bob.
Okay, now you got the
Yeah.
ponytail.
I
Yeah.
can totally tell by
And
the
the red
style.
helmet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I always look like I'm taking a dump. Anyway, I don't know why.
You've got that military straight back.
Is this the one where I slapped?
No, I think that was over in the Flow Bowl
Okay.
at Duncan Creek.
I've never
maybe.
seen you wreck.
Oh, there's a video of me just
Really?
slapping hard the
I
deep
think that's
into this.
That's
Donnie.
Donnie, yeah.
Yeah.
Get her, Donnie. He got his padded shorts on.
Yeah, I did too.
He needs to have his padded helmet on.
Yeah.
How many years ago was this?
I'm not sure.
A long
It was
time
way,
ago.
way back.
Oh, look at that.
Look
Oh.
at that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, JJ.
Yeah, I was doing something there. Yeah, there we are at, yeah.
That's when the guy walked up and said, "Is that Jay Cavler?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "He broke my leg."
I know, yeah, that was when,
And I was like, "Yeah, yeah,
you
that's
know,
great."
that's like, I just talked to Tim Humphreys not too long
Did
ago
you really?
over Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to send him some t-shirts.
Part of it, guys.
He said he,
Hold on a minute. We got to go back.
Crack hotel.
Do what?
I missed a little bit. This is the crack hotel.
This was the sketchiest motel I've ever stayed in anywhere.
Yeah.
It was so sketchy. There were cigarette burns on the tables. The TV had been shot out with a BB gun in the room we were staying in. We pulled up, and the first thing we hear is some prostitute standing there. She looks up and goes, "Ooh,
White people.
it was sketchy."
And JD and Uber got mugged in their own hotel room the next morning. And I just thank God they didn't mug Ed, because he had a gun and
Yeah.
they would have been there filling out paperwork all day.
and not only that, so they had all these, drug usage and prostitutes and all these illegal activities going on. So we started skating around the parking lot, and they came out and we're like, "No, you can't do that here.
We're
You
gonna
can't
call the
skate.
cops."
We're calling the cops on you guys skateboarding."
You don't ride skateboard in our parking lot.
It was very, very weird.
That's because we didn't pay him off.
Yeah, exactly.
If we
Something
pay him
was
off a
going
little.
on. Something was going on. So, anyways, that was just another adventure we had in the many adventures we have had. So, thanks for coming by Kickturn Party, Loolo. Thanks for coming by
it was
Kickturn
fun.
Party. Come on down and see us at Kona 45.
Get a T-shirt.
We'll answer our 10 questions. You'll get a T-shirt, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Heck
So
yeah.
come on down. Tune in for the next episode. We'll be around again to annoy you some more. Thanks a lot. Kickturn Party out.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. Alright. We'll pass out in the flat. Alright. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't wanna know. We're dedicated to beers, hoes, and bros. Backside slasher, website grind, Kickturn, garbage. We'll hang out by the peanut pool all night and every night, and go someplace else to smoke and yell. It's Friday night. We got nothing better to do than take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews.